In the past week, the Chinese entertainment industry has been thrown into chaos after shocking news broke that actor Menglong, widely known as Menglong, tragically fell from a high-rise and lost his life. The beloved star, who rose to fame for his handsome appearance and romantic screen image, has become the center of an explosive scandal that continues to spread like wildfire on Chinese social media. At first, authorities released a simple conclusion. Menglong died from an accidental fall while under the influence of alcohol. But as the days passed, new claims and leaks began to circulate, revealing disturbing details about what truly happened on that fateful night. Now, an anonymous post on Weibo has reignited the storm, alleging that Menglong was pressured by 17 people at a lavish penthouse party before his tragic death. Even more unsettling, security cameras are said to have captured key moments of the incident, leaving the public horrified and demanding answers. The Weibo post described the setting in chilling detail. The party took place in a penthouse located in the upscale Chaoyang district of Beijing. The property allegedly belonged to a well-known screenwriter surnamed Zhao, who was a close friend of Menglong and the writer behind several hit online dramas. According to building CCTV footage, the party began at 8:15 p.m. and dragged on until nearly 3 a.m. During those hours, staggering amounts of alcohol were consumed: 10 bottles of hard liquor, 24 bottles of beer, and 4 bottles of expensive red wine, including a rare 1982 Chateau Lafite Rothschild gifted by a wealthy businessman. In total, 17 people attended the gathering. The morning after, a cleaning lady recounted what she saw when she entered the apartment. The living room reeked of alcohol. The sofa was stained with vomit, and the trash bins overflowed with empty bottles and used tissues. This description painted a grim picture of a wild, out-of-control night. The most shocking detail came from CCTV recordings taken from the building's elevator. At around 1:50 a.m., Menglong was seen being carried by 2 men. His complexion was pale, his body limped, and he was muttering faintly, "No more drinking." Yet, his manager, identified only as Lu, was heard urging him to continue. "Just one last round. Don't ruin the fun for everyone." It was this moment that left fans and netizens deeply unsettled. The haunting image of a star barely able to stand, still being pushed to drink more, contradicted the narrative that his death was purely accidental. Suspicion deepened when a well-known director surnamed Wang entered the frame. While Wang publicly denied attending the party, claiming he was home revising a script, the building's CCTV reportedly showed him walking into the elevator at 9:27 p.m., dressed in a suit and carrying 2 bottles of liquor. Later, at 2:03 a.m., just minutes before the fatal fall, he was seen rushing out alone, so hurried that he collided with the janitor's cart. Despite his public statements, the footage appeared to implicate him directly in the night's events. Adding to the mystery was the behavior of manager Lu. According to reports, Lu received 3 phone calls from a mysterious source in the hour before the tragedy. Witnesses claimed Menglong was already visibly ill from alcohol at that time, but after the final call at 2:10 a.m., Lu allegedly urged the group to leave abruptly. Investigators later traced the calls and discovered they came from a virtual number, which vanished after the incident. Then came the sudden disappearance of Zhao, the host of the party. Just 3 days after Menglong's death, neighbors reported seeing Zhao hastily moving out of the penthouse in the middle of the night. Witnesses described 4 unidentified men helping him carry boxes into a black SUV without license plates. Zhao appeared panicked, glued to his phone, before vanishing completely. The police later confirmed that Zhao's phone signal was last detected in a remote town in Hubei province, before disappearing entirely. By this point, the story had become a full-blown thriller. Netizens compared the unfolding revelations to a crime drama, except this time, the victim was a real-life celebrity whose death had left countless fans in mourning. The claim that Zhao has now gone missing only deepened speculation that powerful figures might be involved in covering up the truth. Within days, Chinese social media exploded with theories. Some argued that Yu Menglong had been deliberately targeted, forced to drink excessively until his body collapsed before being pushed or left vulnerable to fall from the high-rise. Others were more cautious, reminding the public that speculation without hard evidence could cause harm and further distress to the grieving family. Still, the anger online was undeniable. This was no accident. Someone wanted him gone, one viral comment read, capturing the tone of widespread suspicion. As the storm intensified, police reportedly launched a formal task force. According to the viral Weibo post, authorities have now summoned 8 individuals for questioning and have seized all available CCTV evidence from the building. While officials have not yet confirmed these claims, the online chatter suggests that the case may no longer be seen as a simple accident. The alleged footage, particularly the scenes of Yu Menglong being dragged into the elevator and the suspicious movements of both Lu and Wang, has become the center of public fascination. Hashtags connected to the case have racked up millions of views on Weibo, with netizens dissecting every detail, down to the expressions of those caught on camera. Beyond the sensational speculation, the tragedy has also sparked broader discussions about the dark pressures within the Chinese entertainment industry. Some believe Yu Menglong, who had once spoken of his frustrations in the business, was marginalized because he refused to play by hidden rules of the industry. Whether or not that is true, his untimely death has become symbolic of how fame, money, and power intertwine in dangerous ways behind the glitz of showbiz. For now, though, what remains are grief and unanswered questions. Fans continue to leave flowers, candles, and handwritten notes at makeshift memorials, expressing their sorrow for a star who left too soon. "He deserved better," one fan wrote, her words echoing the sentiment of thousands. As gripping as these revelations may seem, it is crucial to remember that much of the information circulating online remains unverified. The claims about Zhao's disappearance, Lu's suspicious calls, and Wang's involvement have yet to be officially acknowledged by law enforcement. While the story has spread like wildfire, only the authorities have the capacity to investigate thoroughly and deliver the truth. Until then, the world watches in suspense, wondering what really happened in the final hours of Yu Menglong's life. Was it truly an accident fueled by alcohol, or something far darker? The answer may eventually come, but for now, all we can do is wait. The uproar surrounding the mysterious death of Yu Menglong shows no signs of fading. Each passing day brings new whispers, anonymous testimonies, and so-called leaks that further complicate the picture of what really unfolded on that fateful night. What initially appeared to be a tragic accident has now taken on the aura of a thriller, an intricate puzzle involving conflicting testimonies, missing persons, questionable motives, and a swirl of conspiracy theories that refuse to die down. Netizens on Weibo and other forums have turned themselves into amateur detectives, poring over every detail of the CCTV stills and eyewitness accounts that have circulated online. Users claim to have slowed down the video frame by frame, analyzing the angle of Yu Menglong's posture, the expressions of the men carrying him, and even the timestamps in the footage. Some argue that the actor appeared too weak to even stand, suggesting his body had already shut down from alcohol poisoning. Others point out that the men supporting him did not appear to be genuinely helping him, but rather forcing him into the elevator. A viral comment read, "You can see he's shaking his head faintly, saying no. Yet they're dragging him forward like he's just a prop. This wasn't help. This was coercion." The role of manager Lu has become a lightning rod for suspicion. For years, Lu had presented himself as Yu Menglong's loyal confidant, always appearing by his side at public events and speaking warmly about their professional bond. Yet, in light of recent revelations, fans now question whether his loyalty was genuine. The mysterious phone calls Lu received shortly before the fatal incident had become a focal point in online debates. Who was on the other end of that line? Why were the numbers tied to a virtual account that vanished immediately after the tragedy? Some argue that Lu was acting under instructions from powerful figures in the entertainment industry, people who may have had personal or financial motives to silence the actor. Complicating the matter further is the disappearance of Zhao, the screenwriter who hosted the Penthouse party. Neighbors described him as visibly distressed in the days following the incident, pacing around with his phone glued to his ear, appearing sleepless and erratic. The sudden midnight move, aided by 4 unidentified men, only fueled suspicions. The image of a once prominent screenwriter being whisked away into a black SUV without license